What I love about what you did, I love that your analogy is change management. As HR professionals, that's one of the biggest things that we can do. Talent, huge. Retention, huge. Culture, huge. But as companies grow and bring in new people, there are constant changes that are happening. If you're not managing the status quo to the desired outcome, and what you did at the beginning is you allowed them to have their fingerprints on it. You asked them what was most important, what the desired outcomes were going to be. So, therefore, without having to require too much of their time, you got the most important things out so that your change management recommendations coming in were all tied to what they wanted to accomplish.
You can't make any changes in any of those areas you spoke of, recruiting, talent match, any of those without the change management. We're in a different world. It is no longer a build it and they will come talent selection model. There was a time when you didn't have as many choices, and so people were coming to the law firm and you were the employer of choice. That happens with a very few select groups, but most of us are competing for the talent that's out there. And post COVID certainly taught us that the workforce is now incredibly mobile. So you cannot sit on your laurels and wait for people to come. It's not the post and pray recruiting strategy. But in order to get the leadership to understand that, you have to build that awareness. You have to start that change management. If you can't exercise change management and leading through influence, you're doomed to lose all your hair and find yourself sucking your thumb in a corner somewhere going, I give up. You've got to master those skills. You're in HR, you've been there. It's like, "Oh my gosh, why can't they see this?" Well, they can't because they've never experienced, they don't have the experience, the exposure, or the 90,000-foot view we have. The reason I love HR and I'm very passionate about what I do, I never wanted to practice law. I always wanted to do exactly what I'm doing. I get to touch every aspect of the business in every aspect of the employee's life cycle. And that is an incredibly powerful, strategic, and fun place to be. It's rewarding watching the tweaks that you make impact the business or the person and change their direction into a better direction.